Welcome to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing in depth, in my opinion, the best carp fishing tackle pouch on the market today, for a few reasons really. One, it's very compact. It stops you from having too big of a tackle box so that you end up carrying stuff that you don't really need, and things just start building up and building up and building up, and then eventually you've got a tackle bag with stuff in it that you've not used for months, if not years. Okay, so this is really compact and it helps me refine everything, so I'd carry on the bank exactly what I need for that day. The second thing is it's absolutely the best tackle bag that I can think of in terms of organisation and organising where your terminal tackle is, so it's easy to get to and it's easily accessible. The tackle pouch that I'm talking about today is the Tracker NXG compact tackle bag, and that's what I have here. Alright, so it's in that olive green Tracker colour. We've got a carry handle on top, which is real soft, and also on the bottom, which is really nice, we have that wipe clean surface so that when you do put it down on a muddy bank, it's not going to go through the tackle bag and onto your terminal tackle on the inside. The outside, again, it features twin zips as well, so it's easy access. You can either use both of them at the same time, or you can just use the one and have one around the side. And the most important thing for me is that the base itself, once we've opened it up, is fully customizable on the inside with separate dividers that attach via Velcro, okay, which we'll get into as we open it up. The size and dimensions of this then, so it's 22 centimeters by 22 centimeters by 7 centimeters. So it's essentially a square. It's really, really useful. And I use this on the bank whether I'm doing short sessions or long sessions, and it carries exactly what I need for all circumstances. Moving on to the inside then, we've got obviously the two-way zips at the top, so we'll pull one side down, we can pull the other side down. Looking on the inside then, once we lift this lid up, we can see we have our internal pockets on the lid itself, okay? So these are mesh compartments, so we can see clearly inside. And what I like to have in here is potentially my PVA stuff, maybe zig fishing, zig floats, bits and pieces like that, all right? So the top one itself is a full divider, okay? So full pocket, goes all the way to the bottom, so the full length of the actual lid itself. We'll zip that one back up. The next one is part of the lid itself, all right? So again, it's mesh, we can still see clearly in there. And sometimes I like to put some of the hook lengths that I use, some of the hook length material in there that I don't use that often, maybe some zig flow or something like that, something that I'm not often using but I need it, so that'll stay in there and I can see it clearly. As we move into the middle then, so we've opened it up, we've obviously gone through the mesh pockets on the lid itself. This is the important part, okay? So there's 24 end tackle compartments on here. So as you can see, it's the same on both sides, okay? So in here, we can store our hooks, potentially swivels, kickers, anything that's in those standard packs, okay? I've got a couple of packs here. Anything like this, okay, swivels, hooks, they will all fit in these pockets, like so, okay? And we can get access to everything we need quickly, and that's important, because if you see showing fish and you've got an issue with your rig, you're going to need to make another one, and you need to know exactly where your stuff is. So for me, this is why this tackle pouch is the best on the market. As we lift the divider up then, and we look on the other side again, we've got our selection of pockets, which we can use for our hooks and whatnot. And at the bottom there, we've got some of our elasticated pockets as well, which are with the mesh, the same mesh that's used on the lid, all right? So in there, I might use my crimps that come in the little green boxes. They can sit in there nicely. And anything small, like something like the safety chod clips or anything like that, okay, they can go in the bottom there. I can see them and they're easily accessible. Okay, so moving into my favorite part of this tackle pack, which is the customizable layout in the bottom, in the base, all right? So when you get this, when you buy this, it's going to come something looking like that. Now, you can just keep it like that if you have internal storage, okay? So if you've got little boxes like this with your end tackle in it, then you might benefit from just leaving it like this. But what it does offer is it offers a fully customizable base. So you're going to get 3 different Velcro walls, if you like, or 4 different Velcro walls, okay? So we're going to get one main wall, if you like, and then we're also going to get 3 smaller ones, okay? So the way that I like to have it laid out is I like to have all of my hook links, all right, so hook link material, so little pieces like that, my bait floss, all in one order, and then I like to have my little boxes, okay, separated from the other bits, and then I like to just have one area for just my tools and stuff. So I'll show you that now. So this is how I like to lay mine out, okay, so I've only used 3 of the actual dividers itself, okay, so in the top here I've got my small end tackle boxes separated from the rest of the kit inside. Then I've got all my hook length materials at the top, okay, so I've got chard, I've got coated braid, uncoated braid, I've got my bait floss in there, I've also got my tungsten putty as well. And then in the bottom here, in the bottom corner, I've just got all my tools and miscellaneous bits and pieces, all right, so knot pullers, line strippers, lighter, scissors, the stuff I'm going to use more often is going to be there. And then the other compartment is going to be filled with maybe a couple of leads, maybe a couple of packets of pop-up sweet corn, something that I'm going to need immediately. I can just grab that straight away. So overall, that's the reason, in a nutshell, that this is the best tackle pouch on the market. Is, for me, it stops me from carrying too much gear, and 2, everything is easily accessible, all right? And probably thirdly is the price point that this comes in at. Now, a lot of the competitors to Tracker, their tackle boxes are and tackle pouches are starting in the 35, 45 pound mark, all right? This is about 20 quid, I think, so it's mega cheap in comparison to what you actually get. And I believe it is the 600 denier material as well, so it's really, really robust and tough. So if you do drop it, catch it on brambles or anything like that, it isn't going to damage it too much. What you can do with this as well is, because it has that EVA wipe clean bottom as well, is you can just chuck this in your bait bucket if you wanted to. All right, if you've just got a small bucket with some boilies in, if you're like me and you just like chucking a single hook bait out and giving it a few freebie boilies, you know, and there's no liquid in your mix, then just chuck that in and take your bucket. You've got all the end tackle that you need, and you're really limiting the kit that you have to take. For me, that just makes it a lot better and a lot more enjoyable as well, having to lug around a load of kit that you're not going to use. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is the best tackle pouch on the market. Again, if you have liked this video and you want to see more videos like this, then drop a comment below. Subscribe and hit the bell icon as well. Like I said on the previous video, there's going to be a lot more videos coming thick and fast, so don't miss them. Hit the bell icon, click subscribe, it really helps, and I'll see you in the next one.